The Pittsburgh Pirates and the Atlanta Braves are set for the final showdown of their series this Thursday. With the Braves having the upper hand leading the series 2-1, the Pirates are eager to even the score. Ronald Acuna Jr. is continuing to make waves with another strong performance, notching 3 hits out of 6, thereby enhancing his impressive batting average. The Braves didn't hit any homers, but their precision at the plate and decisive base running paved their path to victory with a 6-5 win. Pitcher Max Fried had an acceptable outing, yielding 4 runs over 4 innings. The Braves are looking to Bryce Elder to sustain their momentum. He's had commendable away performances this season and has proven adept at limiting home runs. However, his recent stats reflect a challenging July, making it vital for him to rebound. The Braves, with their noteworthy run differential, have been formidable at bat this season. Their prowess is particularly evident against left-handed pitchers. Even though their road performances have been slightly lackluster, they've consistently showcased their power with a significant number of homers while maintaining a low strikeout rate. The Pirates had a glimmer of hope with a surge in the 4th inning but failed to capitalize on it. Ke'Bryan Hayes provided a momentary boost with a homer, but the overall team performance left much to be desired. Bailey Falter is set to pitch, and it's crucial for him to step up, given his rather turbulent track record at home this season. The Pirates will be banking on his brief yet promising daytime performance earlier in the season. The Braves seem well poised with their stellar batting record and Elder's robust road performances. On the contrary, Falter's inconsistency, especially against a team like the Braves, could be a concern. Given the current dynamics, it's reasonable to anticipate the Braves maintaining their dominance. My recommendation is to bet on Atlanta at -1.5. The St. Louis Cardinals face a formidable challenge as they gear up to clash with the Tampa Bay Rays at Tropicana Field. Matthew Liberatore, who's been handed the ball for the Cardinals, had a difficult time in his recent start against the Minnesota Twins. With a less-than-stellar record this season, it's evident that opposing teams have found ways to exploit his weaknesses. While the Cardinals' offense has put up commendable numbers, it's their pitching that has let them down. Various pitching metrics mirrors the struggles they've had, which contrasts with their respectable offensive stats. The Rays, on the other hand, are entering the game with confidence. Zach Littell, expected to take the mound for them, delivered a solid performance against the Detroit Tigers, showcasing his potential. The Rays' offensive machinery has been operating smoothly, with the team ranking high in several batting categories. Their pitching staff's impressive numbers highlight their dominance and depth in this department. Despite the injury woes with some of their starting pitchers, Tampa Bay remains a force to be reckoned with as they're perched comfortably in the AL East standings. Considering the recent performances of both teams and their respective pitchers, the game seems to be tilting in favor of the Rays. Liberatore's struggles could be exploited by Tampa Bay's in-form batters. The Rays' balanced approach, both in terms of batting and pitching, gives them a clear advantage over the Cardinals, who've been grappling with their pitching woes. Recommendation: considering the current dynamics and form, placing a bet on Tampa Bay Rays at -1.5 seems like the best choice. The Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Guardians are set to clash on Thursday afternoon, marking the end of their series at Progressive Field. Toronto's choice for the mound, Alek Manoah, despite his season's uneven performance, seems to have found his footing recently, delivering commendable numbers in his last 3 starts. On the other hand, Cleveland is turning to the experienced 30-year-old righty, Noah Syndergaard. However, Syndergaard's recent form has been less than impressive, showing struggles in his last 3 outings. The past confrontations between these two teams witnessed the Guardians having an upper hand, but the momentum this season is different, especially considering the current series is evenly split. The Blue Jays seem to be hitting their stride, having clinched victories in 4 of their last 5 games, narrowing the gap between them and the AL East leaders, the Baltimore Orioles. However, the looming threat from the Seattle Mariners, who are on a winning streak, cannot be ignored. The absence of the shortstop, Bo Bichette, is a significant blow to Toronto, with his replacement, Paul DeJong, failing to replicate Bichette's offensive prowess. Despite these challenges, the Blue Jays remain resilient, as reflected in Manoah's solid performance against the Boston Red Sox. On the Cleveland side, the Guardians' recent form has been lackluster, with losses in 3 of their last 4 games. The stellar performance from their ace, Tanner Bybee, was a glimmer of hope in an otherwise dim week. The Guardians' playoffs aspirations seemed challenging, given the gap in the wildcard race and their position in the AL Central. Adding to the problems are injuries to key players like David Fry, Josh Naylor, and Tyler Freeman, further complicating their path forward. Looking at the current dynamics, the Blue Jays seem poised for a potential victory on Thursday. Manoah's recent form, especially in away games, and Toronto's awakened batting strength on the road make a strong case for them. In contrast, the Guardians' struggles, combined with Syndergaard's inconsistencies, hint at potential difficulties. Taking all this into account, the best bet would be to bet the Jays' money line. Okay, that's it for today. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell button for more daily picks like these.